Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. It's Serica and I am going to take you through my day, taking my artwork of these birds. I'm going to scan them and turn them into a brand new sticker sheet for my online shop. Before I begin the process video though, I want to give a huge shout out to Skillshare. You've probably heard of this online learning community where millions of curious people come together to take the next step in their creative journey. Skillshare has loads of inspiring classes on art, illustration, design, photography, videography, and so much more. Lately, I've been turning to Skillshare to reinvigorate my love for journaling. If you've been here for a while, you know that I am a huge advocate of journaling for self-care. I recently took Writing for Self-Discovery 6 journaling prompts for gratitude and growth, which is a class taught by Yasmin Cheyenne. I really recommend this class for guided journaling, and I just absolutely enjoyed all of the prompts. If you are a curious creative person and you're looking for a learning community, I highly recommend joining Skillshare. The first 1,000 subscribers to click on the link in the description below will get 2 free months of premium membership. And after the trial, an annual subscription is less than $10 a month. And I think that's a pretty good deal because you get access to Skillshare's thousands and thousands of creative classes. All right, let's get into the tutorial. So far, what I've done is I've scanned my sketchbook. These are some bird illustrations that I've been really into. I use marker and ink to draw them. You've probably seen them on my channel if you've been here for a while. And I thought that they would make some really interesting stickers. So first, I decided to arrange them right in Photoshop. I used to use Procreate, but that's kind of a redundant step. So nowadays I just go right into Photoshop using a 3x7-inch template. And after a bit of rearranging, I then save my sticker sheet image as a JPEG. I am using a Silhouette Cameo 3 to cut my sticker sheets. Full disclaimer, I really don't like Silhouette Studio's software. It's very unintuitive, but this feature right here where you can create cut lines through the image trace function is actually really nifty. So what you do is you just go right to the 5th icon on the right hand side, and that is going to give you an option to select your trace area. I've selected all my birds here, and with the sliders you can kind of play around with the threshold. That's the tool that allows you to generate the outline. Once you got a good amount of the images highlighted in yellow, just click Trace Outer Edge. So if I move the image over, you can see that it's done a pretty good job of generating the cut line around these complex shapes. Next, I selected the outline and I have decided to offset it a little bit. What I've done is clicked the little star icon, and that allows me to create an expansion of those cut lines. I usually expand it by about 0.04 or 0.05 inches, and that allows for a nice buffer around the image. I'm going to zoom in and kind of adjust the cut lines by simplifying them and editing the points. Around the feet, I actually delete a lot of the points and I make some of these corners more of a curved shape. So the point editing panel right here on the right hand side is very handy for making these lines simpler. The more points you have, the longer it's going to take for the cutting machine to go around and cut those lines. So I like to try and make the lines as smooth and simple as possible so that it saves me time in the long run. When I've got hundreds of sticker sheets to cut out, this is going to be a huge time saver. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed through the video. If you're familiar with the pen tool in Photoshop or Illustrator, this will be pretty intuitive for you. If not, you kind of just click on the points and play around with the bezels. At this point of the video, I'm pretty satisfied with how simplified the cut lines are. So I'm gonna select this sticker sheet, copy and paste it 2 more times, and I can fit 3 sticker sheets onto a letter-sized piece of paper. Next, I'm gonna load up my sticker paper. I get sticker paper from Online Labels. I'm not sponsored by Online Labels, by the way. I'm using standard white sticker paper. I always do a test print of the stickers to see if the colors matched, and as I compared it to my sketchbook, I realized that it was a little bit too red, so I tweaked the color options in my print dialog, and I like that second one much better. Now that I have the print settings all figured out, it's time to load up the sticker sheet onto the sticky mat and put it into the cutting machine. There's lots of tutorials on different cut settings, but here are my exact cut settings for standard white matte sticker paper. So if you want to copy my settings, go ahead and pause the video here. It's going to depend on your sticker cutting machine, your material, so you might have to adjust those settings a little bit, but this has worked out for me. After I cut out the sticker sheet, I test the little kiss cut areas to see if it cut all the way through, and yep, it looks like it peels off nice and smoothly, so that is my completed sticker sheet. I'm pretty satisfied with how these little birds turned out, and I'm super excited to list them in my shop. I've got a few new designs, and I just love this new format of sticker sheet that's 3x7. It's tall and narrow, a little different from my other sticker sheets, but it fits right into the Kraft folder of my traveler's notebook, so I can take it with me wherever I want to journal. So that's my video on how I create sticker sheets. I hope that proved helpful. There are a couple of other YouTubers that have excellent sticker making tutorials that I'll list below. Some of them use Cricut. So until the next video, happy journaling, happy art making, and I'll see you next time. Bye.